What's up, Karina Show followers and new attendees? All right, I'm kind of going to be shooting by the hip on this video. And yes, I know that's not what you're supposed to do. I need to have strategy. But you know what? This is for small business owners. And the truth of the truth is that way too often we're shooting by the hip. And sometimes I totally believe in done is better than perfect. You get inspiration. You better follow it down that rabbit hole and see where it takes you. So what I wanted to talk about is mindset. So again, I've just said it on the last video. The battle is won before you even the battle is won before you get ever, I think I need to study up on this art of war guy, but the battle is won before it even starts. Why? Because who comes to it with the right strategy, mindset? So while talking about that, let's cover a few mindset shifts that most of us business owners, if not just general public, can really benefit from. And that is, number one, we're going to start with just start. You have an idea, or maybe you have the idea, but now you have a few more steps to do. Get it going. Just start. Most people have $1 million ideas or things for their family that would just give them so much joy, and they never get around to implementing it. So slow down to speed up. Figure out what it is your next. Break down what your project into some action steps and start. Start messy. Start wherever. That's what we're doing right here. Starting. This is the Karina Show is definitely in its infancy. We can't wait to see where it evolves to and how we can best serve you. But you know what we're doing? We're starting. And as a result, we're having a blast already, and we hope you're enjoying what you're learning. All right. So another mindset shift is, and this is huge for almost all of us, some beats none. Why do we say that? Because we want to have everything all packaged up just right, like something that I go and I get at Target, marketed, they paid money for the brand consultant. Some beats none. If all you can do is work on your business for 20 minutes today because kids got sick or that, and you really needed to do it for an hour and a half, give it 20 minutes. Every single time, some beats none. It keeps your motivation. It keeps you from falling into perfectionist mode. And perfectionist mode can kill all of us. So really embrace that and celebrate every day that you worked some towards your bigger goal. Some beats none. Next, give yourself grace. I have the hardest time with this one because I have a standard. I know I just said some beats none, but I have a standard, and if I don't meet it, I call it a fail. But from an objective point of view, you're doing amazing, and you know it. You just don't give yourself the credit for it. So give yourself grace when you say, I'm going to work for 1 hour today, and the phone rang and a kid got sick and a new customer popped up. Isn't that a great thing? And all we can do is focus on the fact that I didn't work for an hour today. So give yourself grace. Now, I never wanted to do this because I had this false idea that if I gave myself grace, it would mean that I'm letting myself off the hook. Like, I gotta beat myself up, or I'm just gonna be a loser. No, child, you're being a loser when you get stuck in the perfectionist or the all or none. Baby, all or none is my best brand. Is it yours? Make some peace with it. Instead, thank it for trying to get you to where you wanted to go, but it hasn't gotten you to where you want to go. So instead, now let's say I'm going to try on giving myself grace. If it doesn't work, if you don't like being graceful with yourself and you want to go back to beating yourself up, no harm, no fail. You can go back to it, all right? So I invite you to temporarily try on giving yourself grace, the kind of grace that you would give your best friend or anybody else. The truth is, we are never as hard on other people as we are on ourselves. So let's give a little bit of love and grace to ourselves. Final mindset shift. Got 4 here. Never give up. Never give up. Okay. And I'm going to jump ahead to something. Completion is different than giving up. You know when you are being defeated, or when whatever project you thought you were going to take on It's not lighting you up anymore. You've gathered some market research. It's not viable, desirable. That's complete. That means I started this project. I did my research. I cannot source whatever materials I need. And I'm now going to complete this. That's one thing. But if you have a product, a service, a goal, a dream, a family mission, and you know that it is possible in your heart of hearts, never give up. Hang on to it. Keep working at it every day. Doesn't mean killing yourself every day. Simply write it down every day so you don't forget. I have gotten so upset with myself that I'll have this brilliant idea, and then 3 months later, the brilliant idea hits me again. So now, to combat that, I'm going to jump over here. I have a brain dump sheet. And on here goes all the wild thoughts that are always coming along. You know what also happens? I have to look at it every day. And so I start to scratch things off because some things get done. That gives me a feeling of completion. But some of them, these are longer term ones. They stay down here. I am not going to give up on them. And if it's been on here for so long and I look at it and it just feels stagnant, maybe my goals changed. Maybe my direction changed. And that's okay. Totally okay. But I didn't just drop it. I let time prove if this was really a priority enough for me to invest my time and energy in. Okay, so let's review. Just start. Some beats none. Give yourself grace. And never give up. These are points to live by. Your dreams are worth it. You are worth it. So keep on going with whatever yours is. Let us know how we can support you, and we will be happy to. Thanks for watching The Karina Show. Or in this case, thanks for listening to the podcast. Have a stellar day. Okay, pause. You can do that again. Go make your dreams happen. Thanks for listening.